Hey guys, I'm back. Got back from a local flea market here in the Wichita area. Went there looking for one particular card that I knew somebody was going to have, and I'm going to share that with you. But in addition, I shot this video once and had to shoot it again because I discovered something afterwards, and I'm going to share that with you too. Sometimes you get lucky. Anyways, went to the card show looking for the Holy Grail card of the 55 set and ended up with all of these right here. Many of these are high numbers. I'm just going to paint over them real quick because not everybody's interested in this. So I got all of these for $2 each, which isn't bad. Now I will say that some of the cards, and I think this is one of them, yeah, see how some of them have like a mark? This one has 2 marks on it. But that's okay with me because I'm just putting a set of 55s together. I'm not a condition sensitive freak. As far as I'm concerned, unless it's a high valued card, I don't really care if it's PSA graded or not. I don't see any reason why any of these would be fake, especially coming from the source that I bought them from. So these are okay. I put them in top loaders I got home. He also had this card. This one was 10. This Money Irving card. So it's $55 for all this. He still cut some off when he totaled it all up. So not too bad for those. The reason why I went to go see him was because I finally got that. There you go. It's a true 1955 Topps Roberto Clemente rookie card. I did not pay that price that you see right there. I didn't pay close to that. Again, when you build relationships with people, they make you great deals, as did this guy again. And most of my big cards have come from this guy. I know he probably could have sold this to somebody else for more, but you know, he's being genuine and he sold this one to me. This card was, I believe, encapsulated at the last national show. So there you go. Not really sure I know all that much about SGC, but I know if this thing went to PSA, it might come back as a miscut because that bottom edge is really, really short. But, you know, I got it. That is the last real big card from that set that I needed. I already have Koufax. So right now I need Yogi Berra and Duke Snider, and the rest of these are all going to be more common cards. Now there might be a $20 card here and there, I don't know, until I write down all their names. But the column on the left is your original base set, as is the column on the right, but that contains the high numbers. And the high numbers are anything from 161 to 210. That's what this column was. Now this column hardly had any cards on it that marked out, and I marked out a ton of them today on that side. It makes me real happy. And then for those of you that don't already know, the 55 set, those cards don't exist. 175, 186, 203, and 209. Some people speculate that one of them was Mickey Mantle and maybe they didn't get the deal done before they issued the cards, so it never got printed. I have no idea. But anyways, if you're looking for a full set of those, you're not going to find those 4 cards. They just don't exist within the 200 and whatever cards there are. It was 210. So I think I'm down to less than 40 cards maybe for the set, maybe less than that. All right. So that was one of the big things that I got today. The other one was a surprise, and I'll kind of lead into it when I give you this story. I got these boxes of cards here. Now, I just sold all of my doubles, all my 5,000 count boxes. I took them to a card show, and I sold a couple of them, but I took the rest of them, threw them on Facebook Marketplace, and they were gone. They didn't last very long. So I didn't want to buy a lot of this stuff unless it was stuff that I knew I could actually use to create sets. And that's where this is coming in. Didn't even have an $85 set started. I did go through this. There are a lot of doubles in this, but this box is rather full. It's all $85. This was a $5 box, guys, so I wasn't going to turn it down. Now, I know there's going to be a lot of star cards. I'm not expecting to see Kirby Puckett or Roger Clemens or any of those guys in there from the era. Or was it Don Mattingly? I'm not sure who it is, who's all in there, but I know I have some of the star cards for this, so I'm not too worried about that. Next was the 86 Donruss. This one doesn't look like it had doubles in it. I'm assuming there's 660 cards in the set. That's what I'm assuming. And I don't know how close that is, but it's a lot further along than I had. Is the Conseco in here? I have no idea. I don't even know what number he is. I thought he was a rated rookie, but I'm not really seeing... this is the back of the set. Let's see if the rated rookies are up front here. Maybe we'll get lucky again. So are these rated rookies? Yes, they are. But where do they start? Where do they start? Here's the checklist. Bear with me or skip forward to like 20, 30 seconds here if you don't really care about Jose Canseco, but you're going to like the last part of this video. I'm almost positive he's not in here. Of course, it's a big head Canseco, so there's a double. There's a card with a crease in it. I just felt it. There's Danny Tartable's rookie card. So that's a good sign. Still in the rated rookies. Come on, Canseco, be in here. Again, it's okay if it's not because I already have it. So we're still going through. Okay, so the rated rookies are over. So Canseco's not in there. Danny Tartable is. Not sure who else was a name during that time besides those two players. But that is the Donruss cards that I picked up. Those were $5 boxes. Not too bad. This one, not so great box. It's going to be older 80s Fleer, early Fleer, 80s Fleer. Pretty much bought it because I needed to go through these. I did not have my little book over here. And because of that, it wasn't like he was going to let me pick some out. But I know there were some star cards in this. Good, looks like they're all number order, so I won't have to go through these. 84 Fleer, these are 82 Fleer. And then over here was a little group of 81 Fleer. And there might be some 83s, maybe like right there. My 83s are almost done, but those are those. I only need one card for this set right here, this 81, and it was I believe a Steve Carlton card towards the end of the set. But I left this out when I originally shot the video because I wanted to show that, hey, there are some star cards in here, and when you set up at card shows, you can always move those, especially George Brett's here in Wichita. So next box. I already have this set complete, and I called my buddy and see if he wanted this, but he doesn't need very many cards. So I'm debating on what I want to do with this because there is almost a full set here. Now, if you go through the front, you see threes there, and then they're all in number order. So there are cards missing, but I know I have a bunch of these too. So, oops, sorry, I'm hitting the same card over and over. I know there's multiples. So there is some doubles in here. So I'll have to go through and see what's truly in here. I did see a George Brett and a Mike Schmidt, the actual true base card in here. The Andre Dawson was not in here. I think it was Dawson. Dale Murphy was not in here. And I looked up one of the Nolan Ryan cards, and it was not in here either. So there's not really anything too grand in here. This is where those rookie cards would have been right here. So there's Rick Camp's rookie. So, but anyways, not gonna waste too much time on that. But I will probably end up moving some of these to him and then maybe selling off the doubles to get money back towards these other boxes of cards. So 86 Fleer, it is a complete set. Wow, he had $25 on that. I didn't pay that much for it. I think it was a $10 box if I remember right. I'm assuming this one's complete because it says it's complete and everything else that he said was complete was checking out to be complete. And also, it's collated like a factory set and in a factory box, so I really don't think it's been messed with. I don't see any signs of tampering other than this card right here. That is a sticker, I believe. Yeah, it's a sticker that belongs up here. I'm just going to leave it up there. I'm not going to mess with that. So, 86 Fleer. It's a set that I didn't have. I didn't want to collect it. Again, I probably had a total of maybe 50 to 100 cards for that, and that was that. So here's the next one I got. Again, the surprise is still coming up here. 89 Upper Deck Baseball. No, there's no Griffey in here, so that's not the surprise. But I needed a lot of these cards, and I'll show you what I was talking about. 89 Upper Deck. I needed all these cards. So I'm assuming that the cards that are missing on the front, card 1, 2 I have already, it looks like, and 5 I was missing. That's Alomar Jr.'s rookie card, so maybe Sheffield's in there. I don't know, but it was a lot easier for me just to say, stop working on this set, spend the $5 on this, and then just put the cards in for my other set to complete this one that are missing, and then just get rid of the doubles. So I don't want to spend a lot of time on Upper Deck Donruss or Fleer. I'm pretty much a Topps collector, and that was that. Here's the good one, guys. Now, if you guys watched the video prior to this, you're going to know that I bought a lot of stuff the last card show that I set up at, and inside it was some surprises. So I guess when you're lucky, because when it strikes again. I bought this box of cards. This was a $5 box of 1993 Topps baseball, and it says extras. And anybody that knows what's in 1993 Topps probably has already figured out what was in here. So I came in here knowing that I know what card number this card is, and I was scrolling like this in the first video. I was like, oh cool, look, there's a Derek Jeter. Well, there's not a Derek Jeter in here now because I took it out. But then as I got to looking in the back here, speaking of which, here's the Jeter. He's coming in right now. There's the Derek Jeter, nice and pretty, like it is. But when I got to the back, I started noticing doubles. See? Just like 2 of 812. You know, there were doubles in the back, and I was like, you know what? I better go back and make sure there wasn't more of them. And lo and behold, Derek Jeter got to be like a gremlin with water on it, and he exploded into 5 Derek Jeter rookies out of a $5 box of 1993 Topps doubles. I guess I got lucky. I thought I was having a good day by picking this guy up, which is a great find. Don't get me wrong. I'm very happy with that. But this is why I tell people to go through your stuff and know what you got before you sell it, because when you don't, you lose out. We all know right here, if these cards went to PSA, each one of these, and came back as a Gem Mint 10, which I'm not saying that's what these are. They're $300 a piece right now as PSA 10. Now that's today, and I'm not saying that when somebody watches this video 2 months from now, they're going to be higher or lower. I have no idea. But that's today. That's what they're going for. So, you tell me. Think I should send that in? I mean, it looks a little top heavy to me. A little less bottom. But I'll show you another one. See, that one's top heavy, low bottom as well. But the corners, everything looks good. I need to take them out and put them in, like, I immediately put them in penny sleeves, put them in top loaders as soon as I see them, because who knows what's going to happen to these things. I'll start rummaging through them. I don't want to damage the cards. So, but guys, that's not a bad haul. I'm not going to talk about pricing on that one any more than I already have. I'm going to hold off on that, because there might be people on this channel that were offered the same card and maybe didn't get it at the same price I got for it. I just don't want to upset people. But that's my haul, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I will always share my collecting experiences with you. I am going to a card show next weekend here in Wichita at Rock's Dugout. I don't set up at that one. It's just not one that I want to set up at. I don't really have a lot left to sell, so I'll be there bright and early first thing. Hopefully getting to score some more of these from the same guy that sold me these. I doubt I find anything like this there. Getting lucky. But I will be returning to where I got these again. Hopefully I can find some other goodies. So, hope you enjoyed. We'll talk to you. Bye.